Good afternoon, everybody. Going to get started with the before market close video and ticker requests. If anybody does have any ticker requests, as always, just let me know inside of Slack. But let's go. Had some issues with my email today. Realized that Hotmail or Outlook, I guess it is, so to be Microsoft 365, they only allow 5 gigabytes. So I wasn't receiving any email probably for the last day or two, which is unfortunate. It might have even been longer than that. So apparently they don't resend the emails either. Whenever it's full, you just can't get the email. So a little bit of a bummer. Not sure where all those emails went, and not sure if I'll ever get them, but hopefully it wasn't anything too important. But we'll go through the market update here today. We'll take a look at the crypto space, and then we'll look at the broader market. So taking a look at Bitcoin here at the moment. So it's a daily inside bar. It's actually 2 daily inside bars at the moment. So tightening range, and we will expect a break at some point soon. But we are coming off daily overbought territory, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did go to the downside from here. But more than likely set up for weekly consolidation next week. Probably won't see it this week because of the massive range from the previous weekly candle. We'd have to lose 21,882 to start weekly consolidation. So more than likely favoring weekly consolidation leading into next week. Taking a look at the movers and shakers on the day today. We have LBC, NDA, and BTC shorts on the bull list, and on the bear list we have Sologenic, Hex, and Code. We've got about 26 minutes left in the day. SPY started daily consolidation today, so it's a little bit weaker than Bitcoin. Bitcoin was a daily inside bar and yet to lose the low of yesterday, whereas SPY starting daily consolidation for the third day in a row, rather, and losing yesterday's low at 390.35, but we're recovering nicely here, sitting at 395.41 into the end of the day. But daily uptrend still intact on SPY. And we'd be looking for this trend line to hold. I'm not a big fan of trend lines myself, but essentially, as long as this level here, 382.25 holds, we're still in a daily uptrend. And trend lines can kind of just paint that uptrend for you a little bit, right? Like if we have a trend line that's, ascending and sloping to the upside like this, then usually it's an uptrend, right? If it's descending and sloping to the downside, then usually it's a downtrend. So that's just a very basic way of knowing. But usually higher lows and higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So from here, if we were to confirm a lower high and lower low, that would confirm a daily downtrend and signify weekly consolidation. Or if we were to lose 382.25 here, then we would lose the daily uptrend, and that would also signify weekly consolidation. We do have an upper wick forming though on the weekly time frame, and we're still in a weekly downtrend with the high, low, lower high, and lower low. Anything under 405.90 was just a weekly lower high, and that's exactly what we're getting so far. And we could still see an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin starts weekly consolidation next week and SPY follows suit. We would need to lose 389.40 next week to continue weekly consolidation in that weekly downtrend next week. Whereas the DXY, the dollar, is looking for a weekly higher low, and so that it can attempt a weekly trend change. So again, it's the opposite. Lower high versus higher low based on that inverse relationship. But again, just expecting a monthly lower high on the DXY, and it's all about 106.46. As long as the DXY fails to get above that, it's a possible monthly bear flag and a possible monthly downtrend forming with a lower high and lower low. So key resistance to be watching is 106.46 on the dollar, and key support is 100.82. If we lose 100.82, that's going to be very, very important because we will be in a monthly downtrend, and we will also confirm the monthly bear flag with a target of about $93. So those are the levels, probably the most important chart to be watching right now. Gold and silver continue their strength. So silver definitely stronger, breaking to a daily higher high today. You're seeing a bearish reversal candle there on the daily though, but gold at risk of a daily downtrend here with a high, low, lower high, and a potential lower low. And again, what happens when we confirm a downtrend or lose an uptrend on one time frame means zoom out to the next time frame and look for the consolidation to begin on that higher level time frame. So again, more than likely expecting weekly consolidation next week. So it's all about 1934 on gold. Tesla, just like SPY, daily consolidation. only this is the second day in a row, and as long as 176.35 holds, still in a daily uptrend. Unless, like I said, we confirm a lower high and a lower low and confirm a daily downtrend, that would also signify weekly consolidation. But tons of room for a weekly higher low to form. And like I said, anything over 171 there, this is still a potential weekly bull flag. But again, we're not in a weekly uptrend yet, so usually we want to see a bullish continuation pattern be in an uptrend when looking and scouting for a monthly bull flag or weekly bull flag, daily bull flag. Any kind of bull flag, you want to see an uptrend to be absolutely confident that it's going to have way more upside, right? But we actually did pull back. Yeah, actually we did lose that. So 163.91 was the low there. So it's more than likely favoring a weekly lower high and a lower low. We could be confirming a weekly downtrend. And then, like I said, if SPY sees weekly consolidation, the S&P 500 and also Bitcoin, then that increases the odds that Tesla's going to see a potential weekly downtrend with a lower high and lower low. And if that were to occur, we would zoom out to the monthly time frame and continue monthly consolidation. But we'd just be looking for a monthly higher low, just like SPY, just like Bitcoin, and attempt a monthly higher low and monthly trend change. And as we look for a potential inverse head and shoulders here on SPY, and then, like I said, Bitcoin, monthly consolidation, low, high, higher low, and higher high, increases the odds that we could see further consolidation on Tesla. In terms of bulls and bears, today we have Sologenic, XPEV, and Plug. The electric vehicle side, oh, yeah, I want the main watch list. There we go. I was going to say that's a short list. Fubo, BYND, and NKLA. And then we have Riot, CWeb, and Roku leading the decline today. XO up 3.2%. A day after the Power Group interview, getting a ton of good feedback from that. Thanks to everybody who contributed. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for all your feedback, all your assistance, your support. Really doesn't go unnoticed. Really meant a lot to me, and I worked very, very hard for that, and hopefully it showed. I had a lot of great responses in the comments saying that it was very well done, very well prepared, and yeah, it was very reassuring just to hear all the positive feedback. Even the people in the Tilray Reddit subreddit group, they banned me like months ago for speaking the truth, right? And then eventually they partnered with Hexo, the strategic alliance, and then they really didn't like the fact that I was posting, stuff about Hexo in there. And then, yeah, like I said, I was just being honest and being the truth, but not everybody can handle the truth. And anyways, long story short, they banned me. And then yesterday, I posted in the Pow Group Market Cannabis channel, but you can see here it was pretty awesome. They go on to say hats off to Pow. Called me Robert though. Again, goes to show you people's attention to detail. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool to see everybody kind of do a 180, and like I said, people appreciate the hard work, because I did put a lot of hours into that, and like I said, did a lot of preparing for the live stream, getting everything done, and then, like I said, just trying to provide as much value as possible. So at the moment, Hexo is breaking to a daily higher high, so that's good to see, while the rest of the market is daily consolidation mode. But at the moment, we're just looking for a monthly higher low, just like SPY, just like Bitcoin, just like Tesla. And we're looking for a higher low compared to 90 cents. In terms of movers and shakers on the day today, we have DB, Huge, and Love leading the bull list, followed by Hexo. And then on the bear list, we have XLY, Oxley still sitting at that 1.5 crucial support there, very close to zero. PWR and Bazam leading the decline today. In terms of American MJ, so we continue to see MSOS bleed, and this was a swing trade opportunity that I put out in the Pow Group biweekly newsletter. So this would be a great swing trade, playing off $5 psychological. We get to 575. So I said around 6, start to scale in. So let's say you had an average of 550, and then you put your stop just below $5, maybe 470, 480. That's about a 10 to 15% risk of downside, and then upside potential here in terms of the monthly resistance. You could see upwards of 160, 180%. So that's a great risk to reward opportunity as we look for a bottom to form here on MSOS and USMJ. Speaking of US MJ, movers and shakers today, FLGC, Acreage, and CX6I leading the decline. And on the bull list, we have BMMJ, MedMen, and Bev. But still lots of work to do for MSOS, hitting new all-time lows. Nowhere near changing weekly or monthly trends. Dropping to monthly lower lows, weekly lower lows. So we would still need to start the monthly bounce, then a higher low, then a higher high. So we've got at least 3 or 4 months, more than likely, on MSOS and USMJ before we see anything. And get people commenting on my Cureleaf video saying that Cureleaf's going to zero. It's a company, it's going bankrupt. It's a garbage company. Same thing here with Hexo. Same thing we've heard with every other LP, right? People just are getting humbled now, and they're realizing that, oh, this isn't just a 1 or 2 company problem. It's a whole sector problem. And yeah, you got to be careful what you say, because it can very easily happen to whatever stock you're looking at in MJ, right? Just look at High Tide, for example, now at risk of potentially delisting if it drops below $1 with a low there at 103. And even companies that are super profitable, seeing revenue increase quarter over quarter, seeing great EPS, seeing great positive adjusted EBITDA, doesn't matter. It's a sector problem, and people are finally starting to put 2 and 2 together. But keep in mind that Cureleaf, the chairman and founder, said that they would already be paying a dividend if it wasn't for 280E tax code. So 330 billion with a B has already been paid to the government. So imagine if that hit their their top line or their bottom line, and imagine if they were able to recognize that as profit and revenue, right, and keep it in their pocket, and then they'd already be paying a dividend, right? So Cureleaf's a great company in my opinion. It's just, like I said, the rest of MJ is struggling. Trueleaf dropping to a new all-time low, and again, people get humbled. That's what the market is designed to do. It's designed to humble you, right? How many people said, "Oh, look at MSOs. They're the best. They're the best things in sliced bread. LPs are garbage." And then here we are, join the rest of the pack. LPs down 80 to 90%. Now Trueleaf down almost 90%. So this is a prime example that the market moves together, right? The sector. Trueleaf hit a new all-time low. And I can't believe how many people said that they were selling LPs when they were down 70, 80% to buy MSOs. And now, look at this over the last couple of months, right? We'll just do CGC. So CGC over the last 4 months is down another 61%. Trueleaf over the last 4 months is down 65%-ish, right? Oops. So again, people are getting humbled. Even Tilray looks like it held up better. Yep. So only down 55%. OGI continued to struggle, down about 50%. So on average, a lot of the US MJ names are down more, at least in the short term, catching up to the rest of the sector. ANRG, Rashid would like to take a look at. No problem, and that's on the TSX, nrg.to. So in the monthly time frame, we are in a very clear monthly downtrend with a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Nowhere near monthly oversold. On the weekly time frame, I would suspect that we are. Yeah, we're getting very close. We have no weekly resistance nearby, all the way up to 612. So this could be due for a massive relief rally on the weekly time frame. Even on the monthly time frame, that's our resistance as well, 612. So this could be a nice swing trade. The low there at 293, playing off weekly oversold. Oh, looks like some of the emails are coming through to my email now. If you missed the beginning part of the stream, my Outlook account, my personal Outlook account, didn't realize that storage was full, so wasn't getting any emails for the last couple of days, and just had to pay Microsoft. It's like $2 a month for that 100 gig instead of 5 gigs a month. So looks like they're starting to come through now, so that's good. Hopefully I didn't miss anything too important. And then ANRG here on the daily time frame as well. We have nothing nearby until 410. So just from current levels, looking at 35% of upside about. But we're in a clear pattern of a lower high every single daily candle. So you could look to potentially swing this thing or day trade it with a as soon as we break the high of the previous daily candle, you could go long. You could set a stop buy as well if you're looking for a quick trade. But yeah, very clear daily, weekly, and monthly downtrend on the weekly time frame, well below the 10-week moving average. We have a bear cross of the stochastic and the MACD as well, so it's struggling big time. I think I might be coming down with a cold or something too. Not good. Not good. It's Friday. Happy Friday. We're supposed to be in good spirits going into the weekend, so we'll get past it. Probably has to do with a lack of sleep as well over the last week, preparing for that interview. That's okay. We'll get caught up this weekend. So, like I said, bear cross of those macro indicators. We're well below the 10-week moving average there at 684. In terms of the daily time frame, we're getting close there to a golden cross, but we didn't see it fully follow through. And we're at least a few months away, in my opinion, before we ever see that 50 cross to the 200-day moving average. So we've got a lot of work to do on ANRG. We would need to confirm a daily uptrend. Still haven't even confirmed a hourly uptrend yet. We had the low there at 293 though, and it was an hourly double bottom. So that was a nice play off hourly support there, with the hourly RSI sitting at 25, so oversold. A daily bear flag there. Oh, wasn't a bear flag, but clear downtrend. Looks like I did chart this one in the past. Thought I did. Okay, yeah, it was a monthly bear flag. That's what I thought. Yeah, so the monthly bear flag's targeting 267, and we hit 293, so we're about 9% away. So yeah, this could be a nice entry. Look, like I said, looking for a bottom. Could start to scale in, playing off that 250 psychological, that monthly bear flag target. I thought it rang a bell, and yeah, that's what we're looking at. Might look better on the log scale too, or with the log scale turned off. So yep, that's what I would be looking for. A little bit more downside, and again, that lines up well with more weakness in the broader market here in the short to medium term, right? Because if we're looking for monthly consolidation to continue and weekly consolidation potentially on Bitcoin next week, that could also mean weekly consolidation on the S&P 500. We are forming a bit of an upper wick here in a reversal candle, unable to get above those EMAs, and EMA 12 and 26 potentially set to cross bearish next week. So again, I do think that we could see weekly consolidation on Bitcoin, crypto space, S&P 500, and that would likely mean more downside and headwinds for ANRG as well. And then, like I said, targeting around mid 260s there as the monthly bear flag, but could be due for a massive explosion here and bounce on the weekly time frame, just looking for a weekly lower high to form. So playing off that 260 support, and then like I said, if we see a bounce up just to EMA 12, that's 57% of upside, and then 100% if we get to EMA 26, and that would still just be a weekly lower high in a weekly downtrend. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, still tons of work to do before we can be confident in a bottom being set. But like I said, definitely a great opportunity for a swing trade in my opinion. SPY still hovering right around EMA 12 there on the weekly time frame. So that level is sitting at 394.92. We'll see if we can close above it. But right now it's looking like it's strong resistance, and we could be due for more consolidation next week. All right, going to end it there. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, happy Friday. And we'll talk to everybody in the chat room shortly. May get some videos out here as well this evening, if not, maybe during the weekend. All right, have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.